thoughts probably should not be said out loud, but I recorded mine. Hi guys, it's Mara, and welcome back to the podcast where I share my thoughts on the internet with all of you. This episode is going to be a short little intro kind of thing because it is now season 2. So I just want to tell you guys what you can expect in season 2 and introduce a new little segment that I plan to do in some episodes, maybe all of them, depending on how you like it. Whoa. Did you guys just hear my voice exit the chat? I am too lazy to re-record this because guess what? Yesterday, oh my gosh, it's happening again. Okay. Yesterday, I actually recorded this entire episode and it was 10 minutes and I was really proud of it and I thought I really included everything that I needed to include. And then as I was editing, there was this fun little humming buzzing sound in the background and I was like, I do not want season 2 to be a lesser quality than I know I'm capable of. So I deleted it, had a mini mental breakdown spiral. And now here I am in the morning when I should be getting ready to leave right now, but instead I'm going to record and edit this episode. You're welcome. Anyway, so season 2. I think the biggest thing you guys are going to notice is on all of our social medias, everything is rebranded and changed because this season is just going to be me, myself, and I. But do not worry because I have plans for guests. And actually next Sunday, so I will still be uploading every Sunday, but next Sunday is going to be our first guest, and it's someone that we talked about a lot in season 1, and he just so happens to live in this house with me. Not sure if you guys really want to meet him or not, but it's Father's Day, so I'm going to introduce you guys to my dad. I'm going to let him take over the podcast a little bit. Please, thoughts and prayers. Anyway, so there is a little segment that I want to introduce. Not sure if I'm going to do it in every episode. Maybe not in the episodes that I have guests in. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see how I like it, how you guys like it. Anyway, it is called Train of Thoughts. And pretty much I did this poll on Instagram. And I asked you guys if you liked episodes that was one consistent topic the whole time, or if you guys liked episodes that were jumping around, had many different topics, and it was 99% vote for a bunch of different topics. And I have a bunch of little thoughts that I have every day, but I'm that's not long enough to create into a podcast episode. So I want to take those little thoughts that I have and put it in a segment called Train of Thoughts. And I'm actually going to introduce one right now because I have 3 just little things that my brain was hyper fixating on, and I was I need to share this with someone that will listen. Hopefully you. Yeah. Well, you have no choice. You're listening to this podcast right now. So let's jump into the first segment of Train of Thoughts. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about are nails. And I don't mean nails with hammers and stuff. Sorry to the male audience to disappoint you. I know that gets you guys really excited. But I got my nails done yesterday. Not that anyone cares. And just for some reason, the feeling of after I get my nails done, I feel like a brand new biatch. I'm on top of the world. I can do anything. I'm going to point at everyone for some reason. I'm going to make this sound. A little clickety clack, I'm back, I just really enjoy getting my nails done. I don't know why. And when I don't have my nails done, I don't even feel like a human being. I don't know how to use my hands. I can't type. Everything is all out of whack. But yeah, right now I have light blue nails with little clouds on them and little rhinestones. They're very, very cute. I very, very much like them. Yeah, I really like getting my nails done, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. I really was driving home, looking at my nails, and also looking at the road. I was being safe, but my sunglasses were on, my window is down. I was blasting that girl playlist, I felt good. Getting your nails done just feels good. You should definitely go try it right now. my second little thought, Wi-Fi. So my new little setup for this podcast is in this chair from Target. It's like a white little fluffy thing and it swivels. It was actually for like dorm room decorations, but I just love getting random decorations for different rooms that I definitely don't need, and I just like switch them out for the season. But this chair spoke to me, so I bought it in the back to college dorm room section. I've never even lived in a dorm. But anyway, it's like very close to the ground. So I needed a table. Wait, I promise this is going to connect to Wi-Fi. Just like give me a second. So this cute little swivel chair, very close to the ground from Target. And I was like, well, I need like a little table thing, but it also has to be close to the ground, but it has to like not be tall. That's kind of what I just said in a different font. Okay. So here is what I came up with. When I was in Target, I also found a shoe rack, and it has like 2 shelves. It's white. It like matches the little vibes of my little setup now. Where was I going with it? Oh yeah. Okay. So when I sit in my new little setup in my new little chair that I'm not even sitting on right now, I'm sitting on the floor next to it. That makes a lot of sense. Glad I spent that money. But looking straight across is our Wi-Fi router. And there is a lot of lights that are like blinking and happening and a lot going on. And I have no idea what any of them do. And I never like have internet in this household. I swear a cloud will go over my house and it'll be like, yep, no internet. We're done here. Absolutely done. Internet has left the property. Not sure why that happens. I just wanted to complain about the Wi-Fi signal here. But it's good enough that I can at least get some episodes out every now and again if I'm lucky. And if not, you will catch me sitting in Panera. Thank you, Panera, for your free Wi-Fi. Okay, my last little thought that I have, squirrels. Oh, no. So I was sitting in a parking lot yesterday, and my window was down, and I was just reading a book. And I looked to my left, and the chunkiest of all chunkers came hopping at me. He had a big old fluffy tail, and I was ecstatic. I like went to my window. I was really hoping he'd like try to jump in my car just so I had like a story time. I was almost attacked by a squirrel for like TikTok or podcast or YouTube, whatever. But he didn't. He was just like hopping around, and he hopped under my car, and I was scared because I did need to like back up out of the parking spot. But it's okay because I looked to my right and he was hopping, going on his own little way. But I just want to know, like, squirrels go underneath of cars so much, like so often. So often doesn't sound right. So often. Is that correct? I don't think that's correct. Anyway, squirrels are always under cars. And, like, are they good? Like, what goes on in their little tiny brains, like when they go to cross the road and then they just stop and they look around and they panic? I mean, I understand. I'm definitely a panicker. I would panic if I was in the middle of the road too. But I just don't. You'd think by now they've seen what can happen. Why don't they not? Why can't they avoid it? Why do they just keep making mistakes? When will they learn? I felt bad for him. But that squirrel was fine. He just took a little hoppy hop underneath my car and made it to the other side, and it was really sweet. I liked him. I really wanted him to come inside my car, though. I don't know what I would do once I get him inside of my car. Try to domesticate it. I'm sure he wouldn't want that, but I definitely would. A little squirrel friend. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough of my little train of thoughts. Those are just a little sneak peek, just little topics that I don't think are long enough to make a full episode, but I want someone to hear it. I think this is a good enough intro for season 2, definitely because I need to leave my house very soon, and instead I'm sitting on the floor in the shirt that I slept in. So thank you guys so much for listening. If you haven't, please give this podcast a rate on your streaming platform and follow the Instagram page @_thoughts_podcast. I love you guys very much. Thank you for listening, and I promise that the next episodes will be longer, will be more put together, and we'll probably have guests. Bye, guys.